Well, hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? I feel like we should be singing Reunited and it feels so good, right? We miss a week and I feel like I am completely out of the loop of all the things that are going on. How are you? What is happening today? So, right out of the gates, I am missing my trusty friend Lori. She had some other plans for today and couldn't join us. So, I'm feeling kind of lonely on just me by my lonesome on this side of the screen, right? David said sisters reunite. Feels like right, exactly. Yes. So, anyways, we'll say that we miss you, Lori, and we can't wait for you to come back next week. Woohoo! All right, let me say hi to some of you lovely, beautiful faces. Hello, Connie. Hello, Anne. We're as hot in Cyprus, she says. Carrie. I know there was some Gemma's here. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Carrie. Okay, so what? Okay, Ernie is are you actually in Yellowstone, Ernie? Ernie wins the spelling word of the day. What is caldera? What is that, Ernie? Please, for us folks who don't know much about like topography and geography, what is a caldera? Am I saying that right, or is it caldera? Yeah. Let me know. Let me know, Ernie. I just thought, wow, it is early, and Ernie is whipping out the big words today, which I kind of enjoy. I like a challenge. I like that. Hello, Donna Cunningham, and Kathy's here from Idaho. Hello. Kathy said she finally got her office craft room floor done. Now it's just getting things put away. That's the worst when you're in between, when you have to do the floor because everything sits on the floor and you gotta do all the sequencing and the yeah. Kathy, I'm very glad that the floor is done and you can start to get back to normal. Yay, you. That is for sure. Hello, Carla. Let's see. I saw some other folks sneak right in here this morning. La, 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 la. Who else? David Easton. Yes, thank you. Thank you, David. And Cindy from Prince Edward Island. I love this. Finally made it again. That's awesome. Cindy, you're welcome anytime. Just come on over. By the way, do you notice we have a new color? We have where is it? Right here. Right here. We have a new color because it's a new month. It's June. Yay, happy June. Uh-huh. It's yeah, feels like June too. No, it feels like July or August right now, honestly, because it's a little warm here in Northwest Indiana, but that's all right. We'll take it. We'll think of these days fondly when it's February. That's for sure. Hello, good morning, Ellen and Sam, and Sherry is here today, and Maureen. Lovely. Hello, Pam. Oh, thank you. Carrie says caldera is a bowl. Look at you. You guys are like, yeah, I know what that is. That's awesome. Anyone else didn't know what that was? Is that just me? I'm okay if it's just me. It's all right. There's a lot of words I don't know, so that's all right. Hello, Carolyn. Carolyn from Albuquerque. Very hot here. I believe it. I believe that for yes. And hello, Loyan. Loyan's here. Yay! Look at this. Okay, here we go. Ernie says caldera has the emphasis on the part, so I got it right. Caldera. Okay, it's a large volcanic bowl. It's exactly yeah. Look at you, smart people. That is awesome. I always learn something from you every stick of time we get together, which is fabulous. So, just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is live at the Loom. We meet pert near every week, just about. We didn't meet last week though, so I'm feeling kind of out of sorts. It'll take me a bit to get into the rhythm. You know how that goes, right? I was on vacation. Yes, friends, I took vacation. And I had a very good reason because my nephew graduated from high school. He is the first of the nephews to complete his high school education, and we're so proud of him. So I was on the West Coast, and let me tell you, for my friends that live on the West Coast, it is beautiful there. I gotta say, it is really lovely. Now, my sister lives kind of south of Los Angeles, and she's pretty close to the ocean. So she warned us before we came that it was, they call it June gloom. For all you folks on the West Coast, if I have anybody, you'll know what I'm talking about. And it's the whole marine layer settles in, so every day is kind of cool and rainy, which I gotta admit, the cooler temperatures I'm okay with. We wore jeans every day, but it was lovely for the party. Like the sun came out, it was awesome. It was really, really nice. So, kudos to all of you who found your way to the West Coast. It is a beautiful area to live. That is for sure. Hello, Alex Madison. I am sitting, as you'll see, I'm sitting over another part of the basement with my table loom, so I don't have my mug warmer with me. So I'm just trying to suck it down really fast. My Alex Madison sponsored mug warmer. Oh, this isn't it. Carrie said she didn't actually know what it's a Spanish word that means bowl. That's awesome. You can cheat. That's all right. I am not giving out grades, friends. You can cheat if there's yeah. Okay, so what was it? Gemma has cat challenges. I'm so sorry, Gemma, by the way, because you know, we love our pets. We want them to always feel good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, wait, what is this? Fingers crossed my nephew gets to go to the Olympics. The Olympics. Oh, sorry. See, here's why I need Lori. Here's why I need someone to organize my comments for me. Gemma says, this weekend we learned if my nephew goes to the Olympics or not. That is amazing. Gemma, remind us what, is it? Here we go. Is it gymnastics? Oh, nice. See, that is incredible. I love that. Yes. See, that is amazing. Awesome. Okay. So, because it is summer, let me know, do you have fun vacations planned for the summer? This was my big one. This was it. This was, I've got a couple of little things planned, but nothing crazy. So let me know, do you travel all over? Did you jump in the back of Ernie's Sprinter van and are currently just tooling around the country with him? Do you have vacations lined up? Let me know what your summer plans are. Do you have fun things? I hope so. You don't have to have a lot of fun things, but it is summer, so I hope you have like maybe one or two fun things. That's what I wish for you, friends, is that you have a little something to look forward to. Yeah. Boy, I can't wait to share with you the project today. It's let's just say there's some good stories to go with, but let me know how your projects are going. What is happening in your studio? What projects are on your Loom? Are you finishing things? Are you starting things? Are you trying new stuff? By the way, did you see the episode that came out yesterday, the Handwoven Experience episode, all about Tencel? That was fun, right? I don't actually work with Tencel very much. So it was really fun for me to ask some of my experts, including Ellen, about what their experience is working with Tencel, and then pulling together some little tidbits for the episode, which was very nice. So if you haven't worked with Tencel yet, here is your challenge, friends. If you need something new, try some Tencel. Let's see. Carrie says no vacations, but my Hotel California. Carrie, oh, I see what you did there. My Hotel California has more guests booked. I believe it. Okay, so in an interesting twist, Carrie, my nephew is going to go to college in Italy. So there may be a very good chance I'll be tooling around Europe in some time in the future. So we'll coordinate. All my European friends, we'll coordinate when if that happens. Yes. Carolyn says going to my uncle's surprise 95th birthday. Well, hopefully he doesn't watch this because I've just wrecked it for him. 95th birthday in New Hampshire and Convergence. Oh, Carolyn, you're going to Convergence. That's great. Oh, we'll expect a full report. We should actually have like a special episode just about how Convergence went. I won't be there, but I have other people that will be. So that's exciting. Is it end of July, Carolyn? Is that when Convergence is? Remind me there. Look who's here. Jody Barrow's here. If you guys haven't met Jody, everyone, Jody. Jody is the owner of Cotton Clouds Yarn. We love her dearly, and she just had a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jody. We're so tickled that you are, you're part of our community. We love you. Okay, Sherry says in July we're taking the motorhome to Zion National Park in Utah. Well, that sounds beautiful. Is that a long trip, Sherry? If you're driving, I would think Utah isn't that close to Iowa, but just wondering. David said he just ordered some lyocell. I'm gonna be warping a cotton wool blend next. Okay, it's in the queue though. I like that, David. There's a good method to the madness. That's good. Gemma said she's working on her rag rug with a rose path pattern. Oh, interesting. Now, Gemma, tell me this: when you're doing like a rag rug, with the rose path, can you see the pattern real clearly? I mean, I guess it depends on the materials you're using, but I'm curious about that. I think of rag rugs as usually being maybe just a plain weave, maybe a little twill, but yeah, I'm just curious. That's very exciting. Yes. Sam says finish thrum rug number 1, curly tying on for rug number 2. Okay, Sam, we're very excited about this. If you aren't yet part of the Acton Creative Community Facebook group, put that up right there. Here's the spot. You jog over and join us because Sam has put up some pictures of her rag rug project, and it is awesome. So all you have to do is answer some questions. We'll let you in the group. And it's just a fun place to put up photos of your work, to ask questions, to cheer each other on. I mean, it's just a really sweet spot online. You know, I feel like weavers are such kind of solo artists, so this is a wonderful opportunity to be in a group of people that get you. They understand it. So yes, if you haven't, if you're not part of the group, or if you are part of the group, go look up Sam's project. She's very sweet to share all that with us. Connie says she's going camping next week. Nice. Connie, okay, is that gonna be pretty chilly for you still to go camping? Connie's Minnesota. Do I remember that right? Yeah, that could be chilly. That could be chilly still. But I'm sure you are made of firmer stock. So you're like, okay, no, the cold doesn't bother me. So yeah, I understand. Ellen is she finished 2 silk bamboo scarves and is working on cotton silk shawls. I love that. Okay. There should be an episode about silk in here somewhere, I think, Ellen, and you're going to be my expert witness. You're going to be my person. Maybe I'll just have you come on and I'll record both of us. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Silk. Are you guys interested in learning more about silk? Because Ellen is like the master of using silk, which is we need those people around, right? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. This is Convergence from July 10th to the 15th. So kind of mid-month. Okay. Perfect. That is awesome. Carolyn, we will definitely connect because I want to hear all about it for sure. I know. Look at all the birthday wishes for Jody Amara. She's awesome. Yep. Sherry says, driving the motorhome, have to take the fur babies. Sure. Take about 20 hours. That's a long trip, my friend. That is it's a good thing you're in a motorhome. That's yes. Jody says currently weaving with our newest bamboo bloom hand paint yarns. Yarns are silky soft. So Jody, they're out of bamboo as the fiber. Is that right? And do they have the what's it called when it go from color to color, or is it a solid? Ombre. That's the word. Ooh, look at me. Let's see, rusty. It's been a week. I'll get back into it. Jody, tell us more about this amazing yarn. That sounds awesome. Gemma. Oh yeah, here's the rose path. Someone explained it that the diamond twill is treated like an overshot. So chunkier, thick fabric is like a chunkier wool. So I mean, it's gonna have the diamond. So chunkier, thick. This is awesome, Gemma. I can't wait to see this. This is gonna be great. Okay, Connie says Connie's camping. She says she's supposed to have nice weather. Taking my 10-inch, the Bert Marie and my Inkle Madison have got projects that have to get done. Boy, that is dedication, Connie. We love that about you. At any given point, Connie's like, I got a loom for that. Let's go. That's fantastic. Hello, Jody Ward. I've been gardening and camping and crocheting. Must get back to the loom soon. You know what? I understand that sometimes there's a season for weaving, right? Sometimes the second it gets cold, people are inside. That's when they hunker down and work on a loom. I understand that for some people, and I don't. That's you do you. But I can certainly appreciate the gardening part of that sentence because I was in the garden right before this started. I was trying to get everything watered. We might have rain, but of course it's blue sky right now. So you know how the weather forecast goes, right? So yes, I currently have strawberries coming in, which I'm very tickled by because I have never grown them before. And my peas are the cutest things you've ever seen, folks. And I don't know that scientifically for a fact. However, my opinion is my peas are the cutest thing you've ever seen. And they're getting ready to go. So I know about the gardening stuff. It's so fun. It's so fun. Yes. Let's see. Cindy says, when you live where others come to vacation, you stay for the great weather. We holidayed in March. Oh, that's smart. Because Cindy, you're on Prince Edward Island, right? That sounds like a beautiful place. And everyone comes there. That totally makes sense. Because you want to be here when the weather's good. Go somewhere else when the weather isn't quite as nice. I understand that. Hello, Carol. Allergies for the win. Oh, yeah, right? It is. Allergies are no joke right now. So you are in. We'll sympathize, my friend Carol. We'll sympathize with you for sure. Oh, good. Gemma says she posted her diamond pattern on Instagram. Okay, excellent. Yes. Let's see. Sam says my tomato plants are growing like weeds. Yeah. I understand that. My tomato plants are growing like weeds, and my weeds are growing like weeds. I have both. I have all the things. Hello, Chris Hadaway. Yay for strawberries. Here's what's so funny is that there's never going to be any past, like they don't make it. I didn't plant enough to have extras, so I just put them on the table and we all just munch on them. There's just a few a day, which is just, it's so fun. Jim says I almost gave up on the diamond pattern. You don't see the pattern when you weave it, only when you step away. Oh, it's one of those like subtle. Ooh, those are kind of fun though. I like that. Carrie says, when it's too hot, I'll run inside and weave. I understand that. Yeah, the temperature does make a difference, right? I think that certainly if you live in a place like where I am, you have so few months when it's nice and you want to be outside. So yeah, that makes a difference. All right, friends, here is part of the big announcement for today is that I have a new freebie for you. Just for you. I was thinking about what I wanted to do as part of Weaving Basics Month. And this week, week 2, right? Week 2 is all about yarn and materials. So I created the Beginner's Guide to Weaving Yarn. Let me put up a little note here so you can get to it right there. It's, boy, I tried to shorten it. It's still like 7 pages. And it basically is just an overview of weaving yarn, how it's different, how do you order it, just a little about how to use it. It is, if you're just starting out, friends, this is a perfect resource to nab to help kind of give you a little guidance so you know what to look for. You know what you are, what you're getting into. So pop over here and click on the Beginner's Guide to Weaving Yarn. And yeah, that's the latest and greatest. That is the freebie for our Weaving Basics Month, which is so fun. I love putting those together. I just think they're a lot of fun. And once you get it sent to your email, then you can download it, print it, put it under your pillow, whatever you want to do with it from there. But that is available to you. So if you're just starting out, that's a great place to start for sure. Okay. Gemma says she got a couple surprise tomato plants this week. I am thinking I'm going to have, I might have some volunteers as well. Connie says, I'm planning ahead for my blankets on August. Can you tell me what wool size is comparable to 8/2 cotton? I have some, but not enough, and it's not labeled. Ooh, all right, gang, jump in. What wool size is comparable to 8/2 cotton? That's a great question, Connie. I don't know the answer. Someone else. So one of our experts, we have a number of experts in the audience today. Someone jump in and help us with this. What do you think? By the way, I didn't write down the name, but someone popped in at like 8:10 this morning. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't make it today. We'll miss you. I'm so sorry. I forgot who it was, but yeah. So, okay. We'll come back to you, Connie, I promise. David said I had surprise carrot last year. I didn't plant anything at all when I looked down the fall, one massive carrot. That's funny. I like that. Do you know what? I intentionally planted parsnips, but I have a horrible time planting parsnips. And last year I had like one, but it was so far down. I had to like get the rake, and my nails were all, it was I had one parsnip. I feel you, David. That's yep. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Sam says sock weight usually works. Lace weight would be too tiny, I think. Okay. That's a good suggestion though, Sam. Thank you so much. There we go. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Connie. August. August. That's the loom. That's the, see, this is the comment, right? There we go. Yeah, it's not just August like the month. August. I'm just making it worse, aren't I? Yeah, thank you, Connie, for correcting me. Yes. So yes, sock weight, somewhere between sock weight and lace weight. That's kind of what the consensus seems to be. Yeah. Chris says, I always try to convince people to weave with Harrisville yarn, but Northern is quite as tiny as 8/2, I fear. Oh, okay. I like it. Oh, Connie, you're a dear. Okay. So one of the other things I wanted to ask, since we have all the great minds right there, is that I had someone make a comment, which I thought was very interesting. And my European friends, this is your moment to shine. Let me know. Are there weaving conferences in Europe? That is my question, because we have a number of them over here, but someone made the comment that they're like, I don't think we have anything like that over here. Is that true? That makes me very sad if that's true. Do you have any kind of, is there any kind of European weaving something? Is there, oh, thank you, Chris Hadaway. Chris clarified. She said, but neither. She said, I was trying to convince people to weave with Harrisville, but neither is quite as tiny as, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. So let me know, are there places for weavers to gather in Europe? Are there events to go to? Let me know, because I haven't yet done any kind of research there, and I figured I have all these experts right here with me. So let me know if there are opportunities in I mean, Europe's a big place, I realize that, but let me know if there are opportunities for weavers to gather. I think we were talking about equipment. I think that's when it came up, and I had said, a great time. If you can test drive a loom, I think that's where I made the comment. And someone's like, we don't have that. It's like, oh, okay. If that's true, that makes me quite sad, and we may have to fix that. What, I don't know how, but we have to petition for some kind of weaving conference in Europe. We'd have to have people that spoke multiple languages. We would have to. I don't know how that would go, but let's see. Gemma says, haven't seen specific for weavers. There's the annual yarn conference I keep missing. Okay. All right. Thank you, Gemma. I appreciate that. Carol says, I'm driving distance to the Convergence here, but not in the middle of haying season. And the heat is, ugh. But what a place to play with new looms and yarns. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Here we go, Carrie. Thank you so much. She said, over in the western side of Spain, there aren't any weavers that I found. I've even tried contacting suppliers on the East Coast without success. Well, what? That's crazy. That is I'm my European weavers, that makes me sad there isn't some opportunity there. I don't know. I don't know that I can do much about that right now. However, let's chew on that. I don't know if there's organizations. Is there? Yeah. Anyways, if you think of something, Gemma and Carrie and anyone else, yeah, let me know. Okay, Jason. Hi, Jason. Anyone planning on attending? Okay, what does that stand for? SAF. What is that? Is that a Southern America? I don't know. Is it a fiber fest? Is that what the last two letters are? Jason, I'm so sorry. You have to translate for me. What is SAF? What? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Kathy, what is Convergence? Thank you, Kathy. You know what? I'm glad you asked this, because I presumed that was not fair of me. So, Convergence is a countrywide, like United States, I guess North America, conference that happens every 2 years, that is hosted by the wow, just gone, the something of America, the fiber. What is, wow, words are just out of my head right now. What is it? What's the, who's the group? It's not HGA. Hand Weavers Guild of America. There we go. You just got to give me a moment. Boy, it's the perfect combination of age and not being out of the saddle. That's, yeah. So yes, Kathy, Convergence is hosted by HGA, which is the Hand Weavers Guild of America, and they do it every 2 years. And then what you'll find is they'll have local conferences on the other years, which is very fun. Yeah. Thank you for asking. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Carol says UKFT isn't a major weaving event. Okay. See, you guys are so much smarter than I am. Let's see. Anne says, unfortunately, we have nothing here in Cyprus, just a couple of basic yarn shops. Wow. Okay. Ellen says, Weave Boutique, that's a great name, in the Netherlands has looms, and Dana has gone to a conference. Oh, okay. Oh, is that San Antonio Fiber Fest? Is that what SAF is? Is that what it is? It's Texas then, right? Or some Southern Fiber Fest. I like that. Some Southern Fiber Fest. It could be just somewhere. Just okay. Jason says Southeastern Animal Fiber Fest. Okay. Carrie says she's not up for driving 8 hours for a get together in Barcelona. Okay, fair enough. That's fair. No worries. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Ellen says HA Convergence is international. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you. I thought because it had America in the title that it was mostly kind of a North American thing. Okay, well, there we go. Convergence is international. Everyone fly over here for Convergence. That's, yes. Yeah, international now. Okay, gotcha. Carol says UKFT might be for mechanical weavers only. Wow. Talk about a great rabbit hole to go down here, folks. That's, yes. Jason says I looked it up. So is that what it was, Jason? It was the Southeastern Animal Fiber Fest. Okay, what do we know about this except that there's lots of options for what SAF could stand for. Yeah. Alex says there's a place in Wales. I couldn't get there last year. I know that there is a weaving group in Italy. You can go and stay. By the way, if you're going to Italy, you know I'm coming too. Alex, you're driving me, right? Isn't that the deal that you're always my driver? Yes, Alex. I'll take you with. I'll take you with for sure. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot. This U.S. has quite a few fiber festivals. We're very fortunate to have a lot of things on the calendar. Yeah, it's everywhere. So I know last year I was part of the Midwest Weaving Conference in Des Moines, Iowa. Thank you, Sherry. She was the one who headed up all of those good things. So, okay. Well, that was interesting, right? We learned all about weaving conferences and weaving places. And you guys, if you think of anything else, let me know. Let's weave, shall we? Let's do it, huh? All right, let me get you so you can see what is happening. Let me take a swig here. Pardon me. Oh, it's near Asheville? Oh, we should all go to that. Asheville's the best town. That's I love it there. Thank you, Jason, for sharing that. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So settle in, folks. And Chris is going to tell you a story. So this is going to be a table runner for my aunt and uncle. Don't tell them. I don't think they would ever stumble on this, but don't tell them. Uncle Dave and Aunt Cheryl, I'm working on it. So they had their 50th wedding anniversary last December, and I wanted to make them a little something, right? It's a nice idea. Okay, so first of all, I asked, what size is your table that I can make something, whatever. And they said, well, the table is like 48 inches long. So it's a small table. It must be like a little side table or something like that. And they said, our walls are gray. So that's all I had to work with. That is it. Those are the only parameters that I had. 48-inch table and the walls are gray. Okay. So I was kind of thinking to myself, there's almost too many options there, right? So I looked around and was like, what would be fun? What do I have that I could really turn into something really interesting? And what I discovered is that, you know how we've been talking about painted warps over the last couple months, I guess it is. So I had this little bit left over from Shiny Dime Fibers from Amanda over there. And I had done a project, but I didn't use every single end. I still had some left. And I thought, wouldn't that be fun to build a project around my little leftover bit? So that's how the whole idea started. Then I kind of went with size. This is going to end up being, it'll be, after it's washed, it'll be about 12 inches wide. That's what I'm guessing. But you know us, we can't put on enough for just one 42-inch runner. So, and I'm working with this. So I took the size, what I thought was the size. Turns out I was wrong because I still had some left. But I took, was it 4.5 yards, something like that? I think it's kind of a standard for Amanda. And I decided, well, I'm just going to like sprinkle in the little, I had like 16 ends. That's what it was. I measured, I counted. That's the word. I counted. And I had 16 ends of the hand painted warp. And I thought, well, I'm going to kind of space it throughout my project, right? Okay, this is great. I have little floaty things all over the place. I promise I'm not losing it. There's little, I don't know if it's from outside. There's little things. Anyways, back to the story. So I'm thinking that I am going to just kind of sprinkle it throughout the project. Great. So I need to find yarn that's similar size. I found, oh, that's not it. I ran out. Okay, so I found this like peacock blue, right? Very pretty, bright, fun, because these are my colors that I'm working with. I had blues, I had greens, very nice, right? So I'm like, this will be great. The colors will kind of move in those little stripes where the hand painted are, and this will stay solid. Awesome. So I step up to the warping board, and all I know is that I have, this isn't the one, but I have, like this much of the yarn for the warp. So I start measuring on the warping board. I ran out of yarn. Yes, yeah. And of course I don't have more than one cone. I just have one cone, and it was a partial cone at that. So I ran out of the peacock blue. Okay, what else goes? I have like a royal blue. I get that in, ran out of that too. Now, this one was like, I was short by like 5 maybe. So not enough to really, dicker over. But as I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should like mix that in somehow. But when I looked at it together, I'm like, I kind of like this proportions. It ends up being like in thirds, right? So I've got a third of the dark, and then I've got about 2/3 of them. I'm like, okay, I kind of like that. So then I worked in the hand painted warp. By the way, this is all tencel. Is that right? The hand painted warp is in tencel. However, the other stuff that I'm using here, I think is all just a mercerized cotton. I didn't double check. You can see how this is all happening on the fly. So then, of course, the next question is, I get it all dressed. I don't even know how much is on here, but I'm just gonna like weave and try some stuff, and then pick out the 42 inches or whatever that I want for the project. Take it off, hem it, voila, and then I'll do something else with the rest of the fabric that's there. So then the question is, what do I use for for the weft, right? And as I'm looking around, I don't have a lot in that same size. What I find is that I've got like this guy. This is, what did I say? I think it's like a 10-2. It's a 10-2, 10-2 mercerized. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to try that to start with. So that's what I'm working with here today. Now, I did find some other, look at these guys. I found some other blues that are bigger. Is that right? Yeah, this is a 5-2. And this, I think, is a 5-2. So I'm going to play with all of these. So you'll get to see more of this project as I go through it. But it has been kind of fun because there was so much happening with the colors and everything. I've chosen a really simple, just a 2-2 twill, just to kind of keep it going. And what you'll see is that because my weft yarn is so tiny, it really kind of fades into the background, and you just see the colors changing. By the way, here I'm gonna lean you over so you can see the so you can actually see more of the hand painted. Okay, there we go. Can you see this? You see it shows up really nice here because this is dark, but it's like a green. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's, I've got like 3 spots where the hand painted is. So then as I weave the fabric, then these will change colors altogether, which is kind of fun. So let me show you a little bit about 2-2 twill, which is not new to probably any of you. However, it's live at the loom. We're gonna weave. Okay, so here we go. Take my boat shuttle here. By the way, because I'm doing a twill, I made sure I had floating selvages just to help me out there. And because, boy, weaving your weft with if it's a tiny weft like this, but the progress is slow. Okay, for my friends that weave with really, really tiny yarns, you have the patience of a saint, because even for me, I set this up so I could do it as a demonstration, and progress is slow. So basically, here's what I'm doing, friends. I always have 2 shafts up and 2 shafts down. See my two levers right there, and then I just I kind of sidestep one after the next. So this is 1 and 2. This will be 2 and 3. Yep. This will be 3 and 4. You know how this goes, right? And then we'll circle back to 1 and 4. Voila, that was a repeat right there. But tiny yarn doesn't go fast. It doesn't go fast at all. I don't know. I know some of you love the projects that are really fine and have the great drape, and you're setting things at like 36 ends an inch, and it's like, you are crazy. I think it's awesome that you want to do that, but that is nuts. It's just a lot. It's a lot of tiny yarns. Are any of you guys like really tiny yarn people? Let me know. Yes. Oh yes. Mr. Tom, it was Shiny Dimes Tencel yarn. Yeah, thank you. Oh, look at this. Connie says South Dakota has North County Fiber Fest in September. I like all the little acronyms for that. Yeah, right? Warp weft chicken when you play with leftovers. Yeah. It's, I think that's true. I don't know about brave. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be really interesting to see when it is off the loom and it's all shrunk. That's the other thing. Tencel and mercerized cotton are going to shrink about the same. That's my guess. If anyone has experience to the contrary, you probably shouldn't tell me. You probably shouldn't. Nope. Yeah. Right. Thank you, David. Give me a big chunky houndstooth any day. That sounds like my speed, right? Yeah. Yes, you, Carol. Looking at you, my friend. 48 ends per inch. That's nuts. Yeah. Ellen loves some fine yarns, right? Carla too. Hello, Carla. I'm sorry. I know you've been here from the beginning. Did I say hi? Hello, my friend. Let's see. Carol says I'm not crazy. My mom had me tested. Thank you, Sheldon. Thank you. That's I love that. Okay, my back to the beginning. We'll do one more. But it should be fun. I'm gonna here's the plan. I'm gonna do this for a while. I'm gonna do this weft for a while. And I'm not measuring things, which I probably should, so I know if I can have like one piece that's all. We'll see. And then I am either going to switch to a new weft, or I may mix with the pattern a little bit. That'd be fun. You know, Connie's idea of doing some diamonds, that'd be really fun. Mm-hmm. That'd be a good time. But I think it's gonna be a nice project. A little spot of color in there with their gray walls and their small table. It's gonna be lovely. Anyway, so I just thought I would share that kind of that you have options when you have leftovers, right? See, it's really striking there. There, I don't think you can see. Yeah, no, it doesn't change colors often enough. I was gonna see if I could show you another chunk, but you can actually see it a little better when it's down, when the shed space isn't open. Yeah, fun, right? We'll see. I'm also in the process of dressing the other loom, which, yeah, we'll get there. That's gonna be fun too. So let's finish strong, shall we? This has been so fun. So I mentioned the handwoven experience episode all about Tencel. If you haven't seen that yet, that is a good one. So go check it out. And if you haven't tried some Tencel, why not give it a go? It's on my list. It's on my list of, I've got a little Tencel here, but I would like to do like an intentional, this was kind of me putting the leftovers together to see how it goes. But I would like to have an actual plan to work with some Tencel. I think that'd be fun. Let's see what else. Oh, I mentioned before here the Acting Creative community. It's a great place if you have projects you want to share. If you have questions, you just like to be around other weavers. That's the place right here. Come join us there. Also, if you're loving all the stuff, I have a membership. I have it's called the Acting Creative Insiders, and it's just so much fun. They kind of get first dibs at the content that's coming. There are special extras. There's some really good tips and tricks every week to kind of help you in your weaving journey. There's behind the scenes stuff, and there's always a what's it called? Small group Zoom chat. That's what it's called on the third Thursday, which will be coming up. So next Thursday. Yes, next Thursday. So if you are loving everything that Acting Creative is doing and you want more information and would like to support financially, here's a great opportunity right there. So go check that out over at patreon.com/actingcreative. And then lastly, what is lastly? Here we go. If you aren't getting the love notes every Wednesday, just that's an easy fix. And the love notes are great fun. I have just really over the last year and a half. I know some of you have been subscribers for longer than that even, but I feel like over the last, year and a half or so, I've really found my groove with the love notes, and they're so much fun. I love kind of sharing a little story from here just so that you learn more about me and the company and all that kind of good stuff. But also I make sure that you guys get a link directly to any kind of free content that I have waiting for you, just to help you as you are, morphing into the brilliant weavers that you are and will be in the future. It's kind of my honor and my privilege to be part of that. Carol says you can also mail leftovers to friends who are nutty enough to play with them. Yes, you can. Ooh, that's what I should have done, Carol, was show yes. Carol sent me some leftovers, which is awesome. And I am gonna have fun playing with them. That is for sure, yes. All right, friends. Let's see. How do we do? We did great today, right? Next Thursday, I'll be here. I'll be here on Thursday. Yeah, yeah. Steady she goes from here on out. I don't think there's any more crazy scheduling things. I think there's yes. Oh, this is interesting. David says, I wonder if there's something we could organize through Facebook group, like a virtual yarn swap. A virtual yarn swap. Maybe. Let's maybe, David. Let's why don't you pop it into the Action Creative community and see if there's some folks that would like to take that idea and run with it. I'm not opposed. It's just logistics. It always comes down to logistics, doesn't it? Right? Hello, Priscilla. By the way, total teaser. We get to go see Priscilla's space pretty soon. So sit tight. That's going to be awesome. All right. So as I said, next Thursday, I'll be back here. Mark your calendar so that you are here ready for Live at the Loom next Thursday. Let's see. I'll either have progress to show you on the table loom or the floor loom will be set up by then. So it'll be that's just an embarrassment of riches right there, right? I'll have multiple looms up and running with different projects. That'll be fun, right? That'll be very fun. Sam says we need someone with great organizing abilities, not me. This is like when there's some kind of task the whole family has to do, and you're like, not it. She's like, no, not me. I understand. Great organizing abilities. That is a rare breed. That is not really me either. I have some organizational abilities, but not. Yeah. Okay, what's coming up this week? Nothing crazy. Oh, Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to you. We can't do it without you. You're important people to all of us. So happy Father's Day to anyone who is in that position celebrating. Let's see what else is coming up. I think that's it. Go get the freebie. Go get go get the freebie all about weaving yarn, because it is a gem. It is a good one, folks. I put some of my best stuff in this freebie here, and I think that's it. So you know what your homework is, right? Do something creative just for you. It can be anything. Just a little moment, just for you. It's good for your soul, right? And meet me back here next week. This was awesome. All right. Have a wonderful, fabulous week, my friends. And we'll meet right back up here, and we'll make sure Lori's with us because we miss her. All right. Have a good one. Happy weaving.